everybody. I'm Barney.
I'm Fred.
And together, this is Fred and Barney's Bike Adventures from Gillette, Wyoming back to Champlin, Minnesota. A total journey of about 950 miles, but when you throw in the wrong turns, it's going to be close to 1,000.
Yes, sir. Yabba dabba do.
Yabba dabba do. So today was mileage-wise, was a short day. Probably around 35 miles. Yeah. I mean, that's just like a easy training ride around the park at home. Again, man, we were with all that extra weight on the bikes, plus the extra weight that we carry.
And the southerly winds pushing and blowing us around all day. We
were tired.
Yeah, we got in about 3 o'clock, 2:30.
We were going slow.
Mm-hmm.
And
we had no choice.
Yeah, Pastor Shannon and Pastor Brian here welcomed us, and
at the Gloria Day.
At Gloria Day Lutheran in Redwood Falls have let us in, and we had a wonderful Mexican dinner. I don't know that I didn't take many pictures today. Maybe you took some.
Took a couple.
But the terrain has definitely changed from when we were in South Dakota. It's now very flat and
very easy grades.
And in South Dakota, it was all corn and soybeans in eastern South Dakota, and that's true in Minnesota here, but it's much flatter.
Yeah, we're slowly losing elevation from the South Dakota border down into Minneapolis. So we're down here in the youth room in this very lovely church, another 100-year-old church, big church here in Redwood Falls.
Yep.
And we're down in the youth room just relaxing and lots of space, so we're going to get up tomorrow and have some breakfast. And
you've got some computers to sell.
I've got some computers to sell. So yeah, by the way, again, if you need a computer, just give me a call at Fred and Barney's Bike Adventures. Just send me an IM or message, make a comment.
Yep.
But you've been gracious to let me work a little bit in the morning. So
well, it's my pleasure. We get to do the trip together.
I have lots of I got expensive hobbies and like bicycling across the U.S. So I got to pay for these things.
And if anybody at Dell wants to sponsor us on our next trip,
hey, now you're talking.
Now we're talking.
You can get a kit, the whole deal, maybe some fancy bikes.
Right, absolutely.
Maybe an e-bike. No e-bikes yet. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We appreciate all the comments.
Send a link to your friends.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, we did stop in Bellevue today. Sorry about the late plug. We ran into the city clerk, and she's going to put our faces on their Facebook page in Bellevue, Minnesota.
Yes.
That was really kind of cool.
Yep.
So, anyways, yabba dabba do.
Yabba dabba do.